Oh, hi there. So, as you could possibly have gathered by now, I'm not currently in Australia. I'm right now in the middle of a bit of a ski holiday in France, in a gorgeous little town called Morzine. I've been here for a couple of weeks, and I just thought I might take you on a bit of a journey with me today to go and find a waterfall. Apparently there's a waterfall quite close to town, and as you can probably see, the sun's just starting to fade, starting to go down right now. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. I think by 5 it's probably going to be gone. So I thought, well, let's go and take a walk and see if we can find this waterfall. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my video camera with me, and I also didn't bring a tripod. But I did bring the camera. So let's head up there, see what we can get. We might get nothing out of this, but I thought I'll take you with me. We'll go exploring. So the temperature today was -3 up on the mountain there, so that's why I'm pretty rugged up. Just while I'm up on the trail here, I'll try and get some shots for you so we can sort of show you around here. Just up ahead is a gorgeous looking mountain called, I think it's called Ponce de Neon. Let me see if I can turn the camera around and just show you what it looks like. Just spectacular. Yeah, I haven't actually skied that mountain yet, but it's on the list. Absolutely gorgeous. When we arrived here last week, we got about 3 or 4 days of full-on snow. So we've had some pretty good snow to ski on here. Have a look at the town behind me. Yeah, Morzine is just absolutely beautiful. It's probably out of focus, but it's beautiful anyway. Okay, let's get up on this trail. See you up there. So the interesting thing is here, normally in Australia, if I'm heading off to shoot a waterfall, you drive to the destination and you walk down for 300 miles, take your pictures, walk back up again. This is exactly the opposite. I'm actually walking uphill to a waterfall. It's at the bottom of a mountain, of course, but it's interesting to take 300 steps to get up to the waterfall. Anyway, we're getting there. I think we've got about 5 minutes to go, and amazing views behind me. Anyway, pretty close now. See you there. Okay, well, apparently I walked right past the turnoff, and these two nice French gentlemen gave me some directions, which were better than Google Maps, and pointed me in the right direction. So we're very close now. We're actually getting really close. It's beautifully quiet out here. Lots and lots of this gorgeous powder snow. No ski runs here, unfortunately, but we're getting close. So see you down there. This is a very unique pathway to a waterfall. Wow, we have arrived, and wow, was this worth the trip? Take a look at this. Isn't it just absolutely incredible? I can imagine it's beautiful in summertime, but in the wintertime, when you can see these lines through the ice, is incredible. Have a look behind me as well. I'll show you down here. and then obviously it just falls off down into the valley there. So what I've got to try and do is find a safe spot to try and get down here and get a picture. I do not have a tripod with me. I do not have any filters with me at all. I don't even have a polarizing filter with me, which might have been handy in this kind of situation. But we've got to get down there and get a picture, so let's see what we can find. Okay, so I managed to get down from the bridge, which is right behind me here. There was a little spot behind that little tree there where I could scramble down, get down the footpath, and I'm right down beside the actual waterfall here. It's like a gully that comes down between the mountains and then just sits. I'm sure in summertime it'd be a great place for a swim in the pool. Not today. So let me show you my setup. There it is. It's my Sony A9. I have a 24-70 lens with me. That's it. No filters in the front. Just the 24-70. And what I'm going to do is just take a variety of shots here. Landscape and portrait. I'll probably try for a faster shutter speed because I'm handheld. But let's just see. Let's see what I can get. 24-70 will let me sort of get in on some of these. Have a look at these icicles over here, just behind my camera. These icicles that are just sitting there, looking absolutely spectacular. Well, let's see what we can get. A few shots. There's a river flowing right beside me, and I'm a little bit hesitant to stand right next to it because it might be really wide and thin ice. So I really don't want to get home really wet. So let's see what we can get, and obviously I'll put up all the shots as well. So here's a few shots. Let's do it. Wow, it's like everywhere I turn there's another shot here. Never really shot a waterfall that's covered by ice and snow. This is absolutely incredible. I'll show you around here. What a beautiful scene. I'm actually taking a little bit of a risk here because I'm standing on the frozen section of the river. So hopefully I haven't eaten too much on this trip and I don't go straight through the ice, but I think it's pretty good because there's some footprints right where I'm standing. So I think a few other people have been here as well. So what I'm trying to do is, there's this little rivulet sort of here running off from the waterfall and then running way down around the corner and under the bridge and off down the valley. What I'm trying to do is get that little river lined up with the main falls themselves. So I'm going to try and get a shot here. I'll do a landscape and a portrait shot. It's not going to be a particularly slow shutter speed unless I can find... I might be able to find something here to rest the camera on, otherwise I'll just hand hold. And I think I've only got about 40% battery left. And batteries don't last long in the cold, as you probably know. So let's see if we can get a couple of shots here with this all lined up. And then we'll have a look around and see if there's anything else. I noticed there's a couple of other things further down, so we might have a scout around and see what we can find. Okay, here we go. so I've just come down. I didn't realise there was a lower level to the falls. You can actually walk down some steps, and right behind me you can see what it looks like in the lower level, all frozen and looking absolutely spectacular. So again, my setup is this Sony A9 with a 24-70 lens. I'm trying to keep the shutter speed right now. My shutter speed's about 1/200. Obviously everything's pretty bright with a lot of snow around, and so I'm just trying to make sure I can keep the whites without them being completely blown out. What an amazing place. Just met some people out walking the dog. The dogs are having fun in the snow, but just incredible. What an amazing place. So I'm going to take a couple of quick shots here. I might do a couple of, it's probably more a portrait shot than a landscape shot here. But I'll get in pretty close as well and try and get some shots of these icicles hanging off the waterfall. Let's try it out. Well, that's it from Ponce de Neon, the Neon Waterfall. It's right below Ponce de Neon, which is part of the ski resort here. What a magical place, incredible. I've met one person since I came here. There's no one here at all, and it's looking just like one of the best waterfalls you've ever seen. Incredible. Okay, that's it. I'm going to put all the shots up now with all the settings as I normally do. And you'll see all the settings I took for the shots. As I said, what I tried to do in this particular case was keep the shutter speed a little bit quicker because I handheld everything, and because I didn't bring a tripod to France this time. So amazing place. So Morzine in the Port de Soleil ski area. So we're staying for a couple of weeks now, heading back to Australia, and then normal service will be resumed. Okay, here come all the shots. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.